Hi, hello everybody. Welcome back to the session number 10 of the chapter Carbon and its Compounds here at your favorite learning app with Academics by your science tutor Asha Naik. So we got to know about the functional group in the previous session, right? So now we already learnt about the nomenclature of hydrocarbon compounds, the compounds containing only carbon and hydrogen. So if in place of the hydrogen, if we do have these functional groups, how do we do nomenclature of that compounds? How do we name that compounds which have a functional group in the hydrocarbon compounds? That is what we are going to learn in this session, okay? So let's see the first functional group, which is what we are going to learn is about the halogen. So if functional group is halogen, what is the formula we do have? That is chlorobromoiodine. That is chlorine. Instead of chlorine is written as a Cl, the symbol of chlorine. The bromine, that is Br, iodine I. So this halogen group, okay, this functional group is attaching to the what? Carbon compound. If hydrogen is replaced by this one, what do we call it as? That is, how do we name? That is what we are going to learn, okay. So we do have a CH3 here, that is CH3, okay, CH2 and this CH2, and here we do have in the place of hydrogen the bromo, that is halogen. We have a halogen here, right? So that is this. How do we name this one? So if it is H, we would have call it as it have a 3 carbon, that is prop, and all the carbon atom is what? Single, that is single covalent bond. So we do call it as a propane. But we have, instead of hydrogen, the bromine, the heteroatom has been added to this hydrocarbon compound. Clear? So now we can't call it as a hydrocarbon compound because other than hydrogen we have one more, that is heteroatom, which is a halogen functional group is added to this hydrocarbon compound, right? Then how do we call it as? Okay. So this one we do use it as a prefix. Okay. If it is the chlorine, then we call it as a chloro. Okay. Because it is a prefix, right? Prefix means before naming this carbon chain, prefix, before that we do use this. If a functional group is present, halogen functional group is present means this atoms are present means we use that, okay, as a prefix. Chlorobromoiodine. So we do have a bromine here, bromo, that we do call it as bromo. So what can you call? As we have a bromo here, bromine, so we do use it as a prefix bromo. How many carbon atoms we do have? 3. So obviously 3 means, and all single, right? All do have a single bonds, that is alkane. So bromo propane. Why prop? We do have a 3 carbon and all are what? Single covalent. If a carbon compound having only single means, then we do call it as a N. So we do have a bromo propane. For a alkane, we do have a heteroatom attached, that is bromo, which is halogen. Clear? So whenever to a hydrocarbon compound a halogen functional group is attached, we, okay, while naming we use this functional group as a prefix, then we do name the carbon compound. Okay, what is the name of this one? As we have a bromo, use it as a prefix, and we do have a 3 carbon prop, as it is single covalent bonds, all the carbon atoms are satisfied by the single, then we do call it as N. So for the alkane, bromo is attached, so we do call it as bromopropane. Clear? So this is how we call, this is how we name, okay, the compound containing halogen functional group which contains a functional group as a halogen. If it is iodine, iodo. If it is chlorine, chloro. Suppose if it is in the place of Br, if we have a what? Chlorine. Okay, if we have a chlorine, what will be the name? Of course, chlorine means chloro. Chloropropane. If it is I, we call it as iodopropane. Clear? So this is how we name this functional group. Halogen functional group is present in a hydrocarbon compound, then we name by using it as a prefix. Using it as a prefix. Then the remaining thing will be the suffix 1. It is attached as a, used as a, while naming we do use it as a prefix. Clear? So coming to the next functional group, that is alcohol. Alcohol is nothing but OH. If a hydrocarbon compound does contain, the carbon is attached with the what? Alcohol, that is OH, then we call it as the alcohol. The functional group is OH. Clear? The formula of the functional group alcohol is OH. For example, if you can CH3, CH2, if you can see this one. So CH3, how many carbon? 2 carbon. 1, 2, 3, okay, that is CH3, CH2, right, 1, 2, that is CH2. So here in place of hydrogen, the carbon is attached with what? One OH group, right? That is functional. OH is nothing but the alcohol functional group. So if a carbon is attached with the other than the hydrogen, then those are known as functional groups. If the attached group of atom is the OH, that functional group is known as alcohol. Okay. How do we name it if a compound containing this one? We do use as a all. So for this chain, okay, we use this OH by using it as a suffix all. We do have how many carbon? 2. So obviously it will be eth as there is no hydrogen, in place of hydrogen OH is there. Clear? So OH means we do use suffix, in the suffix we use all, OL, ethanol. So what is this? Ethanol. What do we call? Ethanol. 2 carbon atoms. The functional group is alcohol, that is OH. If it is there, we do use, for that compound we do use suffix all. We do use all, which represent the alcohol as a suffix. So ethanol. Clear about this functional group? So if we do have like suppose CH3, CH2 is there, no? Suppose if we have a CH3, CH2, CH2OH. How do you name it as? Can you name how many carbon atom? We do have a functional group OH, that is alcohol. Clear? How many carbon atoms are there? 3. So obviously propane, but we do have a OH here. So OH is used as a suffix and OH is nothing but all. So this will be propanol. How many carbon? 3. So as we have a functional group, what? OH, which is all, alcohol, where we use as a suffix we do use. So we call it as propanol. Clear everyone? So that's about the hydrocarbon compound containing functional group OH, alcohol. Coming to the next functional group, that is aldehyde. What is the formula? It is CHO, which is nothing but C double bond O and H. This is how this particular group, if it is joining with the carbon, then we call it as a functional group aldehyde. Clear? For example, you can see here this CH3. Let us write in the structural formula so that you will understand clearly while naming also. So CH3, CH2 we have, and here CHO, that is C double bond O H. So if you see here, all the carbon are satisfied. Make sure that every time whenever you write the structural formula, make sure the carbon is satisfied with the 4 valences. Does it form 4 bonds or not? You can see here carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon 3 and 4. Okay. So all the carbon atoms are satisfied. So here we do have a C double bond. The carbon is attached with the C double bond OH group. Okay. The CH group. Then how do we name it as? So we do have how many carbon totally? 3 carbon atoms. So it will be propane, okay, as we have a double bond OH here. So if we have a CHO group, in that we use it as a suffix al. If it is a CHO, if it is a aldehyde group, we do term it as a al, suffix al. That is how many carbon in total? Propane. So we do have aldehyde group, that is al. So what is the name of that one? Propanol. Clear? Similarly, you can write the butanol also. Suppose we have a CH3, CH2, CH2, CHO. So we do have a 4 carbon here. So CHO is attached. If CHO is there, then the suffix we use al, 4 carbon, butanol. Clear? Clear about this aldehyde function, nomenclature of aldehyde functional group? Yes, moving to the next one, we do have a ketone whose functional formula is C double bond. Formula of the functional group is C double bond O. Okay, if it is getting attached to a carbon in the hydrocarbon compound, then how do we name it as? So if you can see here, so CH3, okay, C double bond O, CH3. Clear? Totally how many carbon atoms? 3 carbon atoms. So we do have a C double bond O, double bond O, right? So we do call it as this as A suffix, we use it in the while naming, we use as a on, ketone, on. Suffix, we do use it as a suffix. We have a 3, propane. So we have to use to show this one, this atom is present, this functional group is present, we name it as on by adding it in the suffix for the hydrocarbon compound. So what will be the name? 3 are there, propane and C double bond O, on. That is propanone. Clear? Yes. So now let us see about the what nomenclature of if a functional group is what carboxylic acid. Okay, the formula of the functional group carboxylic acid is COOH, that is C double bond O OH. Okay, so this functional group will be bonding with the hydrocarbon compound. Clear? So if a hydrocarbon compound contain this one, how do we name it? Clear? How do we name that particular compound? So we do have a CH3, CH2, COOH. So what is this functional group? COOH, that is carboxylic acid. So how do we name this one particular hydrocarbon containing the functional group? What? Carboxylic acid. So if you can write this, okay. So how can you write CH3, clear, CH2 and COOH, C double bond O, OH. So you can see here this carbon is satisfied with the 4 bonds, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is also satisfied with the 4. Yes, so that is here those remaining will be attached with the carbon. So we do have how many number of carbon atoms is 1, 2, 3. So if a hydrocarbon, if a carbon compound contain 3 carbon means what do we use? Propane, right? Propane. And to indicate what? The presence of this functional group, that is COOH, we do use as oic acid. Oic acid, that is in the suffix. Okay. So in the suffix, okay, to indicate the presence of what? Carboxylic acid functional group. So we do have a 3 carbon, number of carbon atom is 3, so propane. So to indicate the presence of carboxylic acid, we use as oic acid in the suffix of the name. So this will be propanoic acid. So what is the name of this compound? Propanoic acid. Why? It contains how many carbon atoms? 3. So 3 carbon atoms means propane. As the functional group present is what? Carboxylic acid. So if a carbon compound contain carboxylic acid functional group means to indicate that presence, we do use it as oic acid in the suffix. So propanoic acid. Clear? Yes, that's all about the nomenclature of carbon compounds containing various functional groups. So if a carbon compound containing the functional group halogens means that we do indicate the presence of that particular halogen in the compound by using that as a prefix, that is bromopropane, chloropropane, that is we do use it as a prefix. Coming to the other functional groups, that is alcohol, we do all use it as a all in the suffix, propanol, ethanol, methanol. Clear? Coming to aldehyde, we do use al in the suffix of the name, that is ethanol, propanol. Coming to ketone, we do use propanone, okay, butanone, that is in the suffix. Clear everyone? So that is about the nomenclature of carbon compounds containing various functional groups. That's all about the today's session. I hope the session was interesting. So to watch more interesting session like this, do subscribe with app, and we are in the following social media. Go there and follow us and get to know all the updates of Vidvat. At last, to be the best, always choose Vidvat. Until the next session, keep sharing, keep subscribing and keep loving us. Thank you.